What's up, you guys? Some Extreme Symmetry here at YCS Austin with Robert Boyajian, just top 16 YCS Austin. What deck?
Hero Gate. That's
Electrum OTK, the deck that everyone's talking about. So how do you want to talk? Like, how did you finish in Swiss?
X11. I had a loss to Hunter because I missided against it, and I drew with a water play in the last round because I couldn't kill him in time game 2.
Well, this deck is crazy. This is what everyone's talking about. So let's just get into the profile. You guys already know. Check out Core TCG.
Yep. 3-card card. It helps you get to the combo, and it helps you when you don't have the combo. Just drawing cards is really good in Heroes, especially when you have a low monster card. So that's that. And then the vanilla Heroes for Electrum.
All the heroes.
Bubble Man's really good just in general because you can make Dweller. So like any rotor he calls Dweller, and that's the only rank 4 I play in my extra deck because he's so important. These guys suck.
Those guys suck.
Clayman's pretty good. Clayman just being 2000 actually isn't bad. Like I won a game against Dino Fist because I just E-called for this and sat on it, and then ended up comboing him like 2 turns later. So yeah, but you don't normally fuse into the other guys unless your hand's really bad. Like you draw too many vanillas and you decide you're not going to do it. So I mean they're good. It's cool that you can use the combo pieces as a chain material food. So yeah. And then 3 Alias. It kind of, like I said, it just plays like a normal Hero Gate deck with chain materials in it, so it's important that you have like a 1900 vanilla and then you can make shines with it. There's not much to explain. And then Stratos, best card.
Yeah.
Dark Hole. It's the only like real stable I play. I don't play Book, Reborn, or Heavy. You don't need Heavy because you play a ton of back row. Reborn, the only thing you want to ever Reborn is Stratos, and it's almost never in the graveyard. Book of Moon just isn't that good right now. You'd rather have make room for other cards. So yeah, Dark Hole, then I played 2 E-Call and a Rhoda. Just search stuff. Yeah, get to Stratos faster. That's really it. Like, after you get to Stratos, it usually just searches Alias, or sometimes you'll search Bubble Man when you need to either Dweller or you make a Absolute Zero. Like, the fact that Stratos, after you make 1 Shining, and then the Shining dies and you get these 2 back, you can summon Stratos, get Bubble Man, and then you can make 0, remove the 0 with the Alias to make a Shining, and then Raigeki them. And so, like, that's really, really good. So it's good you have the search cards in case. Just get Stratos faster. 3, Fusion Gate. It's like key. Play triple terraforming. I used to not play. I went from like 1 to 2 to 0 to 3. Like, this one's a lot different. Just you want to play as many as you can because getting Stratos into Shining is pretty good, and then the fact that you can combo off with it. And like it plays around Typhoon if you're comboing when you have multiple pieces. So like 1 Typhoon won't just screw you. So that's why you max out. And then Duality, same reason as card. It's good in both sides of the deck. So yeah, and then I made 2 Super Polymerization. It's really, really good against water, and not just that, but you can play around Phoenix Chain and Effect Veiler when you go Chain Material, because you go Chain Material, Fusion Gate, and then normally if your Electrum is Effect Veiler to Phoenix Chain, the loop basically stops. And so what you do is you make a hero first, you make a different hero like Shining or something, just removing 2 aliases from your deck, and then you make Electrum, and then if they have Effect Veiler Phoenix Chain, you activate Super Poly and fuse the 2 to make another guy, so your Electrum resolves because it's not face up anymore. And then 0 is just really good against water, so yeah, 2 Bombless. Good removal. I play a bunch of real trap cards. The deck's like super interactive. That's one thing. Like people think it's degenerate, and sure, drawing Chain Material Fusion Gate's pretty degenerate, but the rest of the deck is actually just like a super anti-meta Fusion Gate deck. So you play a lot of real games, and then what ends up happening is they focus on your real deck, and then you combo them off as soon as you draw Chain Material, and then if not, you're just beating them down with regular guys. So yeah, Bombless, and then 3 Chain Material. It's the card to make the combo work. You can use guys from your deck in graveyard as fusion materials for the end of the turn, but you can in your battle phase and they die in phase, but that doesn't really matter. The only time that really matters is if your Electrum gets Phoenix Chain or Effect Veilered and you can't keep going, like you have no way to stop that, you can make Shinings, and you can make up to 1 real Shining. Like you make other heroes from your deck using cards and aliases, and then you remove one of them and the Electrum for a Shining that wasn't off of basically Chain Material because it's 2 guys in play. So you have 1 big Shining, and the other Shining will die, and you can get back like Stratos and Bubble Man or something, so then you can 0 them later. So that's pretty important. Dark Bribe is really, really good. Even like when you're comboing off, it stops Phoenix Chain, Breakthrough Scale, even though I never played against it, Missile Space Typhoon, stuff like that, or Solemn Judgment. But just in general, like being a card to stop Heavy Storm is super important. So yeah, and the 1 draw really doesn't matter when you're comboing. Otherwise, like it sucks to give them a plus, but it's whatever. I played 2 Phoenix Chain. I originally had 3, but I cut it for more like Super Polys and the extra search cards. It's really, really good. I think it's it's probably up there for like the random trap cards. That's the best right now. It's really good against Mermail, good against Firefist, good against windups, like best 3 decks. So, and it's fine against Rabbit. Finishing's good. And then Fluid Mirror Force, Torrential, Mass Removal staples. Torrential helps you play around Effect Veiler and Phoenix Chain, which is also important than the 2 Solemns. Judgment Ode. That's like the best card next to Stratos, because like it not only is it like helps your combo, but because when you go off, like you can actually stop anything. But it's just Solemn Judgment, so when you're not trying to combo, you can stop whatever they're doing. That's important.
The total deck count is 40, right?
Yeah. When you're playing decks like that, with combo, you don't want to go more than 40, especially when you have pieces that are so important. So yeah, then extra deck is play 1 Gustav Max. You need them for the OTK. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
So yeah, you only need 1. Whatever they do to you, I'll explain that later. But basically, you only need 1. You never need more than 1. So yeah, and then I play Abyss Dweller. I used to play more rank 4s, but then I cut him for more fusions because I wanted to main deck Super Poly. And yeah, he's the only really important one. Like Water, just really good. So it's hard to beat him sometimes. I kind of wanted Black Ship at one point because it can deal with Zenman Zamlin, but Dweller just ends up being better because it can do stuff during their turn too. So yeah, and then for the fusions, like Free Shining, it's for when you don't draw the combo, you can just make Shinings beat down, and then he's super resilient. Unless he misses timing or they have some sort of removal, but it usually doesn't matter. And then you can keep on getting back to guys do like the Raigeki thing.